So we went 8-1 today with this Sky Striker adventure list. The logic here is being like we go game 1, we always go blind second, but for game 2, we with the help of like adventure engines, Omni Negate, you can just set something like Dimensional Barrier to, or like not, just setting a Dimensional Barrier or having just bunch of hand traps with the follow up of Omni from Wandering Griffin Rider makes the opponent forcing us to go second, like go first, less impactful. And then for the card by card is triple Ash. Ash is really good. I think a lot of the current meta decks get hurt by Ash, and then especially branded. And I am adapting this mostly to my local meta game that is gonna be like branded more than Kashtira. Then we play the adventure monsters, which were clutch more than once today, and I really enjoy the engine with Sky Striker because you get like all the spells into the 3 spells in the grave really easily, and as well you set up access code lines much easier since you can still play Celine with because Water Enchantress is spellcaster and easy to send to the grave. Then triple Ray and 1 Rose as the usual ratio and the correct ratio. Then 1 Rota and Foolish Burial for the additional copies of Adventure Engine with triple right, then the 2 bricks. A lot of this one was really good today all around, and Trust, I am more being up to it more and more every day. Like I kind of want to go triple Trust, but I don't want to be breaking on it since it's like it's strong, but not strong enough for me to play 3. Like I like the 2/2 more for breaking boards, as I don't want to be ever drawing 2 trusts or 2 talents. Yeah, trust is especially good with the adventure engine, as you can search Rite of Arimisier as an additional thing that normal striker can't do. And then talents is just really good at breaking boards, and like there's so many almost all current meta decks are making talents live. So yeah, then Droplet is again a lot better with Adventure Engine, going first or second, as like when you're going first, you can use it as like sort of like an imperm, since you can just send Draco back to the grave and then re-equip it, so you don't lose the card advantage, and then it's just 1 for 1, like just the -1 that you get with normal effect negations. And other ways it helps you to break the big boards, like since you have a lot of chainables that you can just send all of them to the grave at the same time and then negate the full board. And also is a natural beast out, since we saw those today as well. Then multi-roll is still really good, and engage best card. Linkage is like my favorite new striker support ever, like one of my favorite striker cards in ever in general, really. Like, and it's exactly what striker needed. Like we did so many OTKs and like dodged imperms, waders, bottomless, and like yeah, it's just good card. Then double afterburners for because we're going second, we want to have more than 1. I considered 3, but I didn't find space, and I didn't want to go over 40 for this. Then triple widow, because it's good. Shark cannon is searchable enough that I don't feel like I never need to go. I have never needed the second one. And then 100 drones for consistency. And it has some neat applications with like Dragoback, as it's a token, so you can attach it to it and bounce stuff. And Imperm is the most generalist hand trap here. I wanted to be kind of generalist with the hand traps and like droplet and stuff. Like and not play something like Nib in main, because I didn't know, like, I know my meta game is kind of split around, like, people play pretty much anything, so I wanted to, make sure I have as wide as my responses could be. Then we play triple Kagari, triple Shish, only two Hayates, which sometimes feels a bit bad with all the extra deck banishing going around, but I still feel like, uh, especially with the adventure engine, I need the extra deck space, so I don't have the space to play third one. Like, if I had 16 cards, I'd probably play the third Hayate. Maybe. Who knows? Kaina. Uh, it's been useful, and like Kaina is still mandatory for everyone, just for time situations and avoiding getting OTK'd. Zeke, I would like to play second Zeke, honestly, but I have a thing that helps with the lack of like the Zeke thing in the coming up. Link Spider is for turning right of like adventure token into a effect monster, and also clearing extra monster zone, main monster zones if you just left with just the token. Also helps with if you get nibbed, you can just turn the token into a Link Spider and keep going. Donner was amazing. Like, Donner is like perfect. Like, until we get Azealia, like, I think Donner is great in Striker. Mostly you can. I did mostly use it for like to pop like one of the last monsters on the field, and or like last monster opponent controls off the field and then getting free EMZ, so I could just normal Ray with linkage in hand and go for the OTK. Then we playing Ausa over Dark, mostly Fenrir and Trap Tricks are the reasonings for that, and then I have Donner that I can make out of the Bestials in extra deck, or like side deck. Yeah, yeah, we have a searchable spellcaster, so Selene is live, so access code is super easy to make, and popping everything with access code came in clutch today already, so yeah, access code is still great in Striker. Yeah, playing one Pank because I fear the anti-spell fragrance a lot, and I respect it. Not enough to play like Cosmic, but still, it's good. Like, it outs Nat Beast, it outs anti-spell, it does a lot. Then Magnamut and Druisworm is just for any of the, light and dark decks that get hurt by them, like Matmech, Bestials, anything like that. Just mostly you could play something else, maybe if you're going to YCS or something, but again, local meta is kind of varied, so Bestials are still good. Then triple Nib, because, you summon too much, you get a big rock token. Then Feather Duster is for trust, searchable of trust, so I'm playing it mostly for trap tricks and like labyrinth matchups where you can just punish them from activating monster effects a lot. Then Dimensional Barrier is great, like if you win game one, like lose game one against Kashtira, this is just an auto win for game two. Or same goes for Sword Soul or like Branded. So yeah, play this. I wish I had space for like there can be only one as well, so like going first was even stronger, but for now this is good enough. And then triple evenly is just great at, again, like if you can bait the opponent with something you can trust and get search evenly, go to battle phase, clear the board, and then go from there. Also, this is I feel like this is a bit better than Cosmic Cyclone for the anti-spells. More because this clears more stuff on the field, and it can be used for more stuff than the Cosmics or Twin Twisters. For example, like Kashtira does not like this at all. And that's the list. Yeah, we went, as I mentioned, we went 8 and 1 today with it, so I think it's super solid, and I recommend you try it out.